The LG G Flex makes an appearance on TV, though it wasn't planned. BBM on Android and iOS makes a surprising debut as well when it comes to downloads, and Sony's president teases the Sony Xperia Z1S. I'm Jaime Rivera, and I wonder why I cannot find the curved phone on my Christmas wish list. But this is Pocketnow Daily. Let's start today off with some official news, as I will admit I did not have any faith on BBM for iOS or Android, and things did not turn out to be so bad. 10 million downloads happened in the first 24 hours, and yes, there is a long wish list of people trying to register and get their pins. Right now, the app is currently the top #1 download for free on both platforms, so this is good, and for those of us that have actually tried it, I will tell you, it's not bad at all. It's quite reliable, very efficient, and it actually loads immediately on iOS, which is really surprising. It's fully optimized for iOS 7, so let's see if that helps BlackBerry take off somehow. And continuing on with more official news, Microsoft has decided to keep the Surface RT for another year, but they're dropping the RT from the name. And they're also blocking your access to the desktop and making it a lot more complicated to get there to avoid your confusion. So yes, you can now purchase the Surface 2, and the Surface Pro for some interesting price ranges. The question is, would you really buy the Surface 1 knowing just how bad the tablet was in every single review, even with Windows 8.1? So Samsung has just given us a new press release telling us about their plans for compatibility for the Galaxy Gear with the Galaxy S4, S3, and Note 2. And according to it, you have to wait for Android 4.3, which will reach this devices soon, for the compatibility to happen, which is, just so interesting because we already knew this. We don't really know why we're getting a press release of something that was already official. And I guess the reason why is because people are actually losing faith in the Galaxy Gear. And yeah, for those of you that are in Europe and haven't unlocked Galaxy S4 or Galaxy Note 2, you're fine. But for those of us that have US units, we don't really know when we're getting Android 4.3, so yes, if you keep blocking the Galaxy Gear this way, you're not going to sell anything, Samsung. And now one press release that is interesting is Sony, as they've just sent out press invitations for their event to happen on November 12th. And we are expecting for the company to launch the Sony Xperia Z1S at this event, which is the global variant of the Z1F, aka a smaller variant of the Z1. In every single way, it's just the Z1 in a smaller chassis, which is great. I mean, this is a great phone, but you don't have to put up with a big phone anymore once the Z1S reaches the market, though we still don't know if it'll make it to the United States with all of Sony's plans to avoid the US, so stay tuned for the event. And finally, for the very interesting news of the day, we get the first live leak of the LG G Flex, and the reason why I say live is because somehow a TV reporter in Argentina got a prototype and he just decided to bring it on TV, just hey, this is the phone and here it is compared to every other phone. And even though we can't access the video anymore, we do have a full photo gallery of what to expect from this phone. It is just the bigger G2 in every way. It has a 6-inch display compared to 5.2 on the G2, and we get the same specifications and the curved glass, but that leads me to the question of the day. I mean, look at the photos, look at everything, and would this be the phone that you would buy this holiday season? We're expecting it in November. I'm still not convinced. I still don't find the point in buying a curved display, but I know Michael Fisher wants that phone like crazy, so leave us a comment down below. Where do you stand? I'm really happy with my G2. I think that's enough. And friends, you know the drill. If you want to get the news earlier before this video gets filmed, make sure you follow us on Pocketnow.com and subscribe to our YouTube channel as well. You can also follow me on Twitter, Jaime_Rivera. Please give this video a thumbs up if you like what you saw. I am Jaime Rivera. Thank you very much for watching. We will see you tomorrow.